Well, it's Tuesday, the 21st of June 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2 where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to zone control coming back to the Crucible, plus we've got the latest from Season of the Haunted, Nightfall info for the week, weekly objectives, Banshee's weekly weapons, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Right, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. Well, it's week 5 of the season, and this week we should get Keitel's Nightmare. That means a new Bound in Sorrow mission. And as I understand it, this week it's going to be Keitel's Nightmare, and that is going to be Ghoul. The story should be very, very interesting, and we should hear a lot of backstory about the Cabal. So head on over to the Helm and check out the story content this week. Next up, we got the Nightfall for the week, and this one is the Inverted Spire. So this one is one of the original strikes from Destiny 2 all the way back in 2017, and I reckon it still holds up today. Really, really good fun and a nice and easy one to speedrun through if you want to do that. As for the weapon this week, it should be the Plug 1. We don't know the exact rotation just yet, but do let me know down in the comments what you see from the Nightfall weapons dropping for you this week. We've got some good changes for Crucible this week, so we've got Crucible Labs, that is back, and we've got Zone Control. That's really, really exciting stuff, and that one hasn't been in the game since 2017, so it's had a very long hiatus. And also, it's not here at the moment, but Trials of Osiris is going to be coming back at the weekend, and this week we've got Freelance Trials of Osiris, so I know that is a favourite game mode of loads of players out there, so that's going to be really, really good stuff. You can expect Trials of Osiris back on Friday. Well, it's week 5 of the seasonal challenges, so let's check them out. So we got Sorrow Bound 5, so complete Bound in Sorrow 5 and defeat nightmares on the moon. We got Nightmare Containment 3, so successfully complete Tears of Nightmare Containment public event on the Derelict Leviathan throughout the season. We've got Empty Grief, so complete the Sever mission Grief using only a Void subclass and Void kinetic or stasis weapons. We've also got Umbral Focusing 2, the focus equipment at the Crown of Sorrow throughout the season. We've got Linking the Chain of Command. To acquire the Chain of Command, that is the ritual weapon for the season. That is the machine gun. Looks like I've got that one already, so I can claim that. Also, we've got Sunburn, so defeat Guardians and bonus progress is granted for opponents defeated with the help of solar effects. That one is in the Crucible, of course. And then finally, we've got Leviathan Reaper, so Cabal and Nightmare bosses. Defeat Cabal bosses in Strikes or Vanguard playlists, and defeat Nightmares anywhere in the system. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Witch Queen reset items for the week over on the Throne World. Well, the weekly mission is a very good place to start for Pinnacle gear. Let's have a look and see which one it is this week. So we've got the Ritual. I do believe that is the final mission in the campaign. Really, really good stuff. And a great battle with Savathun at the end. So complete the weekly mission on any difficulty to get a powerful tier 1 drop, and then complete it with a score of 100k and get some Pinnacle gear. We've also got the Wellspring activity. Today is a Defend Day. Again, complete 3, you get a tier 1 drop, and then if you complete runs on a higher difficulty, you will get some Pinnacle gear. We've got the Vox Obscura mission, so complete that to get another Pinnacle drop. You've also got the Preservation mission, complete that, and you will get some Pinnacle gear. Well, then we got the Vow of the Disciple raid, and next up, let's have a look at all of the raids and the raid challenges for the week. So let's start off with the Vow of the Disciple. So this week's challenge is base information, and I do believe that one is in the Caretaker encounter. Let's have a look at the rest of the raids. First of all, heading on over to Europa. We've got the Deepstone Crypt. This week's challenge is the Core 4. Next up, let's check out the Vault of Glass. The challenge here is Strangers in Time. Next up, we're going to head on over to the moon. The Garden of Salvation. This week's challenge is a link to the chain. Then we've got one final one, the featured raid for the week. Well, that is the Last Wish raid, as you can see indicated here. Excellent stuff. So head on over there and you will get extra pinnacle drops. Also, the featured dungeon for the week is the Shattered Throne. So if you haven't jumped into the Shattered Throne for a while, good time to do it this week, as you will get some extra pinnacle gear. Next up, let's check out the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. As I mentioned, this week the Nightfall is the inverted spire, so raise that first bar to 100% for a powerful tier 1 drop, and do 100k Nightfall and you will get some pinnacle gear. We don't know exactly what the loot is going to be yet, but I think it's going to be the Plug 1 fusion rifle. That's a really, really good fusion rifle, by the way. But do let me know down in the comments what you see dropping for the Nightfall weapon this week. Have a look at Vanguard Ops for the week. This week it is a Solar Singe. That's really good for all those Solar 3.0 builds out there. So do 3 strikes and you will get some pinnacle gear. Let's head on over to Crucible for the week. To do 3 matches of regular control, you will get some pinnacle gear. The big news this week is Zone Control is back. And you can access that via the Crucible Labs node here. And also, Trials of Osiris is coming back too, but that won't be back until Friday. And that sticks around until reset on Tuesday. And also, we've got Trials Freelance coming back this weekend. So that's going to be really, really good stuff. Heading on over to Gambit for the week. And this week is a Gambit week for the extra ranks. So if you like Gambit and you want to level up at Drifter, this week is a really great week to jump in. Let's check out Banshee's weekly weapons. So first up, we got the Perseus D. That one is a kinetic scout rifle, also reloader and opening shot. Not too bad. I think I'm going to give that one a miss. Next up, we've got a new one for the season. That is Staccato 46. Triple tap and explosive payload. That is a scout rifle. That is a very, very good PvE role. It's really, really good stuff. Next up, we've got the Annual Skate. Really popular hand cannon last season. Although I don't think this is going to be a very popular role. We've got Slide Shot and Wellspring. Definitely going to give that one a miss. And we've got the Fugue 55. This one comes with lead from gold and moving target. Again, that is an instant miss from me. We've got the Memory Interdict, Underdog and Unrelenting. Again, probably give that one a miss. Finally, we've got the Typhon GL5 with Impulse Amplifier and Adrenaline Junkie. That is a pretty good roll. I think there's 2 standout weapons this week. The Staccato 46 Triple Tap Explosive Payload. A very good roll. Also the Typhon GL5, that isn't too bad either. Well, that is Banshee Weekly Weapons for the week. But next time, let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for us for Bright Dust. First of all, we've got a Shader, Argent Teratorn. Too bad at all, that one. Like it's from this season. I always pick up the shaders. You never know when they're going to come in handy. Next up, we got Ossified Entrance. Looks like a big Krispy Kreme donut. Next up, we got Conductor. Yeah, I like it. Very good. Next up, we've got the Hydrofoil Shell. Too expensive for me, but look at that. He's got a little boat. Incredible. Like it. Okay, so what do we have for the week? We've got the Splinter Projection. Very nice indeed. We've got the Dawn Singer Bond. Pretty cool. Look at that. Fire. Very cool. Got the Junkyard Navigator. Strange looking ship, that one. We've got the Sea Foam Glide. I like it. I like it a lot. We've got Firebreak Shell. That is pretty cool. We've got Alone to be Joined. This one is for Drang. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Finally, we got the Sparrow Getaway. This is an exotic emote. Look at that. What else do we have here then? So we got Warsat Arrival. For all you Rasputin fans out there. We've got Boxer Tricks. We've got Illicit Transmit Effects. Oh, that is pretty cool. Look at that. I like it. Almost Doctor Strange-esque. Very cool. We've got Lucid. That is a shader. Quite a nice shader. Continue collecting all of my shaders. We have the Royal Treatment. Not too bad at all. We've got Shattered Sinew. Oh, I like the white shoulder pad. Cool. Got Nectar Dynamo. Well, pretty good shine on that coat. I like it. Well, that's going to be it for the weekly reset information this week. I think the big news this week is Zone Control is back in Destiny 2. So really, really good stuff. Definitely jump into Crucible Labs and let me know down in the comments what you think of that objective-based Crucible game mode. Really, really good. And don't forget to jump into Trials of Osiris at the weekend. It's Freelance is coming back. And we've got that new Nightfall for the week, the Inverted Spire. So do let me know what weapons you are seeing from the Inverted Spire. And good luck hunting all that loot. Should be a really good week for the story content this week. We're going to find out more about Keitel, Ghaul, and the backstory of the Cabal. So enjoy the story, and whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, enjoy yourself. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching or listening, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.